Yep, plenty of feel-good content right there. And Kat says, yes, he has been working on some content at 3 o'clock in the morning. So go and check out that choreography on his TikTok platform as well. But of course, we are continuing along the theme of being a mom while juggling a career at the same time. And we welcome back to the studio one of our absolute favorites, gaming content creator and Twitch affiliate, Ambel Barnard, otherwise known as Archangel. Ambel on the socials. She is also the fiancée of our gaming guru and one of our oldest friends, Grant Hines. And she's going to chat about her journey as a streamer, as a gamer, as a mom, as everything all at once, because you have to be everything all at once. And I suppose, Ambel, so first of all, how are you?
I'm good. I'm tired. We've just gone through some teething, so that was a bit of a war zone.
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can really do to help them. You just got to watch them go through it, and it's awful. How is the beautiful fam?
Everyone's good. Grant's in Joburg, doing some work, babies with Granny this morning, and I'm here with all you beautiful people.
Doing your thing, which is just kind of professionally being yourself. Or is that wrong? Are there versions of Ambel? Are there versions of you for the various platforms, or is it just you? Because ultimately you're speaking to a particular audience with every platform that you speak to. You know what your followers need and like. You know the algorithms that drive this whole process. Talk us through the versions of yourself that are out there, or is it just one?
To me, there's one version, because a lot of what I do is live streaming. It's like this, I'm talking to people directly at the same time. There's no time to kind of be anyone else, and people follow you because they like who you are as a person.
There's no pretense.
Hopefully they like me as a person. Sometimes I do feel like in certain contexts I might be more serious. Like sometimes on TikTok I'll be responding to someone who might have said something that's a little bit sexist or misogynistic, and then I have to put them in their place.
And that's your vibe.
And I'm a little bit more serious. But other than that, I'm my usual goofy self.
And I think that's why people love the way that you approach tech. What prompted you to get into this game? Was there a tipping point moment, or was it kind of critical mass, like where you were doing so much cool stuff, you're like, hang on a minute, why don't I just give it a go? What was that moment where you decided to back yourself?
So I have always been gaming, and then I decided to do streaming as kind of a hobby and give it a go and see how it went, because I'd been watching streams for so long and it looked like so much fun, and I thought, oh my gosh, I also want to do this. And then it kind of just took off, and I got caught in a bit of a whirlwind of, okay, now I've got a lot of followers and now I need to stream all the time.
Gotta utilize it, yeah.
And then you have people approaching you for sponsorships, and then suddenly you're like, hang on, I'm making more money doing this than I'm at my normal job. Not really going to do that anymore, I think. This is a lot more fun.
This is starting to look like a reel now. This is starting to look like a reel on Instagram, like how I gave up my life of da-da-da and $26,000 a year. But it is possible, and you're proving that it is possible if you're authentic. And I think that's the key thing here. And it obviously opens up all of these wonderful windows, but it's also put you kind of on the frontier of this evolving digital space. And I think that's where I lean on you guys so much, is as a parent, is thinking about where our kids are going to fit into that. I love the fact that my son, 5 years old, is like a savant with a console in hand. I love that. But what should parents be aware of when their kids get into gaming? How do you kind of manage that space, do you think?
One of the most important things is actually knowing the games that they're playing. I think a lot of times as parents, we kind of fear what we don't know, and we just don't want to get involved, and we think, I don't want to know about these games, and you play them too much and just get off your phone and off your console. But it's so important to know what games they're playing, because a lot of them are multiplayer. They're interacting with real people online.
Yeah.
And
adults.
I can't tell you how many times I've spoken to parents and they didn't even know that. They thought the child was playing by themselves. In the meantime, they're interacting with other adults. So you need to know that. You need to either set controls so that that can't happen, or monitor the situation, or make sure that they're in servers where it's only other kids. That's obviously up to the parent and the boundaries that they want to set.
Yeah, or you can all play together. The entire household can pick up a console and get playing. I absolutely love it. Ambel's not going anywhere, and you don't go anywhere as well. We're going to continue chatting with the incredible Archangel Ambel in just a moment. We are celebrating our momfluencers, but also those influencers in the mom space who are doing incredible things in this beautiful new tech frontier. And of course, we've got one of the best in the business. Don't go anywhere. Go